I'm John Mitchell, and I want to talk about tax refunds and bankruptcy. If you're thinking about filing for bankruptcy and it's the beginning of the year, it's worth keeping in mind that tax refunds are not necessarily exempt or protected in bankruptcy. In a lot of cases, tax refunds are treated as an overpayment of withholding off of earnings, and it can sometimes be treated within bankruptcy as a type of earning or asset. An example of this is that if you were to file for bankruptcy in June of 2012, it's possible that the trustee could demand 50% of the tax refund for 2012 as an overpayment on earnings. Now, that 50% would represent the earnings from December through June of that year, and that's applicable even if you don't file for taxes until 2013. Now, there are ways of protecting a refund within bankruptcy. One of the easiest ways is to simply put an exemption on it. Sometimes you have wildcard exemptions that you can place on any type of asset, and a tax refund could be one of them. So if you have extra withholding or extra exemptions available on a wildcard, it's worth considering putting those onto an anticipated tax refund. Another way of protecting a refund is simply to take it and spend it. If it's possible to hold off on the filing of the bankruptcy, then the tax refund can be taken, and as long as it's spent on necessary items or traditional expenses that you have for a month, then there shouldn't be any issue with it. And without the anticipated refund, it would eliminate some of the issues. Now, it's important to remember that this applies towards tax refunds based on an overpayment of withholding. If your tax refund is primarily from an earned income credit, it's possible that entire credit could be exempt. This depends on what state you live in. If you happen to live in Florida, earned income credits are completely exempted, 100%. So it's important to understand if your tax refund comes from withholding on income or if the majority of it is from an earned income credit, because it can make a substantial difference in how you approach a bankruptcy. And also, if you have any questions about these sort of things, it's usually worth it to get a consultation with a qualified bankruptcy attorney just to know what sort of issues you have out there.